and come along and join the Run4Adventure family. What up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lloyd Purvis, your host, and this is Run4Adventure. Hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you managed to get out, whether it be on the road, on the trails or on the track, and getting some awesome running mileage. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content the channel is producing, then hit that subscribe button and come along and join the Run4Adventure family. So we are back today with another kit review, and we've built up a bit of a tradition at Run4Adventure on reviewing running packs. So we were super excited when we discovered that Nike Trail had launched a new running vest. So today we are reviewing Nike's lightweight trail running gilet. So I suppose the best thing we can do is put this bad boy on and give you a few facts and figures. The pack retails at $79.95 in the UK. It comes in at a super lightweight 140 grams. It comes in 4 specific sizes, so small, medium, large and extra large. It's also available in a women's specific fit. It comes in this colour, but only this colour, so one colourway only. The vest is made out of Nike's lightweight, very breathable fabrics. It has 4 main pockets on the front of the pack. The 2 larger of the pockets are designed for water bottles or soft flasks. They carry a little cord and toggle system so you can cinch them down. The smaller pockets on the front, again, really easy to access on the move, very stretchy, so designed to carry nutritional items, gels, bars, or a spare pair of gloves, cap, buff, things like that. On the side we have some little stuff pockets as well, but I must say they are very, very small. And then on the front also we've got a bit of an internal pocket to carry, say, a mobile phone, which has a bit of sweat repellent inside. On that pocket we've got a little fabric loop to attach keys for safety. When it comes to storage on the back of the pack, we have the main stuff pocket, which again is very, very stretchy. It carries a sweat repellent like the front pocket, but you've also got a really nifty little pole carrying system underneath that pocket. When we talk about adjustment of the pack, we have 2 front chest straps, really simple system, little plastic clip, very easy to undo and to do up. You can then pull the cord to adjust it, and the 2 straps slide up and down on a rule so you can get them a bit more sort of personal to your fit. Talking about personal fit, we've also got 2 side straps tucked away in them little stuff pockets, again just so you can pull it in and cinch it in a bit more around that midriff. The pack also has a bit of high vis on the back, which I think is a really nice feature, and it also comes with a whistle just in case of emergencies. That's a few facts and figures and a bit about the construction of the new trail running gilet from Nike. But let's go through the things that we've really liked about the vest, and maybe the things that we feel could have a bit more development and maybe work a bit better. And yep, you've guessed it, that's me putting it as polite as I possibly can, but let's dive straight in. The first thing we need to talk about when it comes to likes of the vest is the fabrics that Nike have used. This super lightweight engineered mesh fabric, again the pack 140 grams, that is pretty light when it comes to running vests, but it also makes the pack very breathable. I've run the pack over about 50 miles in total, a couple of them runs into double figures on pretty warm, humid days, and the pack really does breathe well for a running vest. Also, another thing we like is adjustment. Having these really simplified adjustment clips on the front, super simple to get in and out of when it comes to taking the pack on and off. Then you've got the little cord to cinch down, and the fact that them chest adjustment straps slide up and down, again, it just makes that pack fit a bit more personal to your body shape. Also loving having the side adjustment, so you really do notice the difference. Them little side adjustment straps hidden away in them side pockets, when you cinch them down, it really does make that pack fit very specific to your body type. Another feature that we've really liked in the new vest from Nike is these front, smaller, accessible pockets. So very easy to get to, very easy to get in and out of. They're very stretchy pockets, so they look quite small, but you can actually fit quite quite a lot more kit in there than you first think. Also on the front, the two slightly bigger pockets, having these little bungee cords and the toggles, they cinch down really well. So very, very secure if you've got something in there that's valuable. When it comes to the back and the main pocket on the back of the pack, having that sweat repellent membrane, brilliant feature. You can stuff your kit in there, and while you're out running, sweating, your kit's not going to get all damp and sweaty, which is brilliant, a really nice touch. Also having that high vis on the back, you know. A lot of longer runs or longer races, you might have to come out and do a bit of road running in between the trails. So really good to have a bit of high vis on a trail running vest. And then last but not least, you've got that pole carrying system under the main pocket. You know, poles are getting ever more popular, so a lot of packs are starting to work them sort of pole carrying systems in. So great that Nike have put one in this vest. So that is a list of the things that we've really liked about the new vest from Nike. But I suppose we should go through the slightly longer list of things maybe that haven't worked for us and things that we feel just need quite a lot of development, to be fair. So let's get stuck in. The first thing we definitely need to speak about when it comes to the new Nike vest is the front pockets for your hydration system. These pockets are very specific. They're quite wide, they're quite deep. There's a lot of volume in them pockets. I actually run the vest with two different manufacturers of soft flasks, and the same thing happened with both. They fit in the pockets okay, quite loose, but as soon as I took any volume of water through drinking, the bottles just fell straight to the bottoms of the pockets. This is something that used to happen in packs years ago, you know, but a lot of the manufacturers have developed that fault out. There's no bungee or any way of attaching the bottles, so again, as soon as you drink, they fall down the bottom. Then the pack becomes very bouncy because all that weight is down the bottom of the pocket. Also, where they've placed the pockets are very low, so when you've got that bottle in there, you can't actually get to the bottle to drink. You have to take the bottle out to drink it and then put it back in, which is a real faff. You can see Nike have put these two elasticated loops here. It looks like they're designed to take a longer hosed bottle with a nozzle, so easier to drink out of. I personally think the way Nike should have done it is these pockets are very specific. They should have designed a bottle for these actual pockets, maybe with a long hose and a nozzle, so it'd be a much better hydration system. I can't really understand why they didn't do that, but they haven't. I think it would probably take 3 or 4 attempts to get a bottle that actually works and fits in this pack right, which is just more expense. As well, another hydration issue, the pack cannot carry a bladder. Now, for me, that's no issue. I like front bottles rather than bladders, but some people love to carry a bladder as well. And unfortunately, in this pack, you don't have that option. Also, another feature that I don't really understand, this, if I just undo the pack, this inside pocket, which is, I think, you know, it looks like it's constructed for a mobile phone and it's got that sweat repellent membrane. If you put a phone in there, which my phone actually fits in there really well, and then you've got a bottle on the front, it is so uncomfortable on your chest. You just couldn't use it. It just doesn't work. It's the weirdest place for a pocket for a phone on a vest I've ever seen. And then when you come to this little loop that is designed to hold your keys safely, I mean, that's even more ridiculous. I mean, you can tell they haven't tried it or tested it or developed it in any way. They've just stuck a loop on and go, yeah, pop your keys on there. It doesn't work at all. Again, it's in the wrong place to put keys. It's in the wrong place to put a phone. So again, another one of the features on this pack that I just don't think it's had any development. I just think they've stuck it together and gone, there you go, there's another pocket on your running vest. So a lot more development required. Also, what we need to talk about is comfort of the pack over longer runs. So I found on my longer runs with 2 bottles on the front, a bit of kit in the back, that the pack started to become a bit uncomfortable towards the end of that run. So these shoulder straps are very thin, and obviously where the pack is super lightweight and breathable, which is great, they started to dig in a bit with weight in the pack. I personally think they need to be a little bit wider maybe and have a little bit more padding just to make the pack run a fair bit more comfortable, to be honest. Also, storage in the pack, you know, a very important part of a running vest. It's kind of what we buy it for. The main pocket on the back, the sweat repellent membrane, brilliant, great feature. And the pocket looks quite small, but it's very stretchy, so you can actually fit a lot more in it than you think at first, but it still isn't big enough. You would struggle to fit any mandatory race kit in this vest, to be honest. And while we're talking about not enough storage, we have to mention these tiny little side pockets. I don't really understand what they are. You could probably just about fit a gel in each one. So again, when it comes to the storage in this pack, I think it does need a lot more development, and to be honest, with the feel and comfort and the storage, we've been a little bit disappointed. That's a few of the pros and the cons that we found while running in the new Nike Trail Running Gilet. But by now you all know we like to score product and shoes at Run4Adventure, so let's get some scores on this new trail running vest. The first thing we always score at Run4Adventure is price, and I personally think obviously a very important part of when it comes to buying new running kit. So the pack retails in the UK at $79.95, which when you first buy you think, that's pretty reasonable in the running vest market. You obviously get the pack, and then if you haven't got bottles you need to buy some bottles, so that's going to put the price up. And then you try the bottles in, they don't fit, so then you need to buy some more bottles, and you try them, they don't fit, you know where I'm going with this. So before you know it, you've spent £100 or more on your running vest. I personally think at that price point in the marketplace there's some packs that perform so much better than this pack. They're packs that have been developed for years and years and years, and all them little faults have been worked out of the pack, and now they've got a top performing piece of kit. So unfortunately we can't score the new Nike Trail Running Gilet that high at Run4Adventure. So it's going to come in with a just above average 6 out of 10. Next thing to score at Run4Adventure is comfort and performance. So where do I start with comfort and performance when it comes to this trail running gilet? First thing we need to talk about is the bottles, and the bottle pockets being so specific. I think it's going to be very hard to find a bottle that actually fits in these pockets and that doesn't fall down. So that's not great when it comes to performance. I think the fact that on a long run with weight, these straps started to dig in, and you're going to want to do some distance in your running vest. And the lack of storage, I don't really understand why they'd make a running vest that doesn't really carry a lot of kit. So I think there needs to be a lot more development when it comes down to storage and the performance of this vest. So again, it can't score high at Run4Adventure, so we're going to give it another 6 out of 10. Number 3 on the list is durability, another really important part when it comes to your running kit. When I first looked at it being very, very lightweight, I thought it might be quite flimsy, but having a closer inspection and running in it, it's actually put together pretty well. The seams are really good. I think the adjustment system is super solid. I think it's going to hold up to lots of trail mileage, stuffing things in pockets, getting bottles out. So I don't think you're going to have an issue with this pack when it comes to durability. So we're going to give it a really solid 8 out of 10. The last thing to score at Run4Adventure is always looks, and yes, it's probably not the most important thing when it comes to a running vest, and it is subjective like we always say. I think Nike have done a pretty good job on the way it looks. I like the way they've colour coordinated to their trail range when it comes to their clothing and a few of their shoe colourways. I think that's a pretty cool feature, and Nike always make the items look pretty cool in design. I think it would have been cool to see it maybe in some other colourways. Some people might have wanted a colourway that's a bit more subtle, say an all black or grey or something like that would have been a good thing to have. So when it comes to scoring looks, we're going to give it a pretty reasonable 7 out of 10. So once we've tallied all them scores up, the Nike Trail Running Gilet comes in with a slightly disappointing 27 out of 40. But let's wrap this review up with a quick conclusion. I'm really struggling to see and to understand what this vest is designed for. The fact that it doesn't carry a lot of kit, and you'd struggle to fit a lot of race mandatory kits in it, when really, a race vest, that's what it's designed to do. I don't really understand. I suppose it could be used as a lightweight training vest, a bit of kit and a bit of water. But when you think it retails at $79.95, if you haven't got bottles, you've got to go and spend more money on bottles. You're getting close to that £100 price point. I personally think for that sort of money, there is some way better performing vests out there. All you have to do is look at Salomon, look at their Active 8 set, which we did a review of. If you haven't checked it out, go and have a look. That retails at the same price as this gilet from Nike, but it comes with 2 500ml soft flasks that are designed specifically for the pockets that it has. The back pocket is 8 litres, so loads and loads of volume there, loads of accessible pockets on the move. You could use that for training runs, ultras, 100 milers, UTMB. That pack will fit most mandatory kit lists in. I'm going to go back to this bottle pocket system again. I just really struggle to understand why Nike didn't develop a bottle system specifically for this pack. It would have worked so much better. It just screams they're being a bit lazy to me. They've gathered a load of material up, they've made it look pretty and matched it to their trail running range, and then put it on the market because they know the Nike fanboys are going to rush out and buy the vest because it's got the Nike brand on it, which is super disappointing, you know. With the resources Nike have, the money, the designers, they're elite athletes. They've got some amazing athletes that they sponsor that should be involved in developing these packs and the products. I can't believe they are. I really don't think these mistakes would have happened if them guys had been involved. So I know it all sounds a bit negative, guys, but personally for me, Nike, I think we need a bit more of investment, a bit more time, and definitely a bit more development when it comes to your trail running products. That is another running pack review crushed at Run4Adventure. Really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful, guys. Don't forget to check out our other running pack reviews on the channel. If you did enjoy it, guys, give us a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And also, if you subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell notification. Super important, because then you'll be notified when we upload any new content. We have left a link in the description, so if you want to find out any more about the Nike trail running gilet, please click that link and do so. Hope you have a great week, guys, and you manage to get out for some running miles. But thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and keep on running.